Welcome to World of Free Sports. Today's episode is all about emerging freeride talent. We're heading to Austria for 3 huge competitions. Junior World titles, a Freeride World Tour qualifier and a Challenger Series event. We're in the beautiful Tyrol region of Austria for the 2024 Freeride Junior World Championships. The planet's best young freeriders have come to Kappel to battle for world titles. And the winners of the Junior World Tour regularly progress to the highest level, the Freeride World Tour. These pictures give us an idea of the spectacle ahead. These young riders are brimming with both confidence and energy. It'll be exciting to see who can dominate this tight field. The fans have made their way to Kappel to support and cheer on their heroes. Nerves and excitement combine, and the atmosphere at the bib draw is electric. The anticipation of both the athletes and fans is palpable. There's an obligatory group photo, and then everything is ready for competition day. At the face check, the riders choose their lines on the traditional contest venue, the famous Kelspitz. However, the weather throws a spanner in the works. Heavy snowfall means the competition cannot be held on the Kelspitz as planned. Instead, the organisers choose Kappeler Hausberg as an alternative location. Even though it's not a classic big mountain face, it offers plenty of options for the riders. The resort has to shut down the lifts due to strong winds on contest day, so instead, snowcats are used to carry the riders to the start area. The snowboard women's category opens the contest. They show an immense amount of creativity and prove their freestyle skills on the Hausberg face. Mia Jones from the USA takes 3rd place. She will not be the only American on the podium. Brooke Hanson from New Zealand does enough to claim 2nd. But the win goes to Tegan Riley Turner, who sets the bar even higher. The American adapting quickly to the difficult conditions.
It was really fun. It was a really fun run. I think that everything else was pretty good. The snow was a little different than we all thought it would be, but it was still super fun.
The female skiers were the next category to start, with 12 riders having the chance to show their skills. There was no shortage of technical skiing prowess and creativity on display. One of the best lines of the day came from the Norwegian Ida Fien, who secured 3rd place with this run. Elfie Rulia of Switzerland claimed 2nd, but the win went to the local Jana Hausel. She received the highest score of the day with a technical run that had some beautiful clean 360s. The Austrian, hailing from the nearby Arlberg region, also made her father proud, former Freeride World Tour skier Stefan Hausel. Right after dropping in, I just tried to get as much out of the venue as possible. I wanted to show that I enjoy skiing, and I think I managed to do that quite well. There were 12 riders attacking the mountain in the men's snowboard category, and they showed both freestyle and creative lines in deteriorating conditions. Leonardo Schweitzer of Germany finished in 3rd place. Finn Eisenman from the USA took 2nd place, managing to incorporate one of the avalanche barriers. one of the booters and a little bit of exposure into an outstanding run. But it was Kia Chrétien from France who took a well-deserved first place. And it was back-to-back titles for the Frenchman, having won the world title in the snowboard category in 2023.
I'm very stoked from winning this year again. Very nice to be with the crew, with the French team. I want to come next year to try to do it a third time.
With 30 names on the start list, the male skiers represent the largest category at the Freeride Junior World Championships. Unfortunately, the poor snow conditions were a problem for them, leading to some spectacular near falls. But despite these challenges, the young riders showed an admirable determination and a willingness to give it their all. Thanks to an outstanding performance, the US rookie Michael Wheatley took third. His teammate Tyler Blocker finished in second after delivering an exceptional run. But first place went to Lucas Bennett of Canada. The difficult conditions may have unsettled some of his peers, but this talented skier managed to keep his energy and focus on the task at hand.
Definitely was nervous, and then when we got up the hill for a second, I didn't even think it was going to happen because here in the snow conditions, so a lot of ups and downs today. But no, it was awesome being here with all the people from Whistler and all over the world. It's in the Whistler Freeride Club. Couldn't be happier.
At the end of a long contest day, fans, parents and friends of the riders are proud of the action they've witnessed. Even if the conditions weren't ideal, their performances were. They proved that the future of freeride skiing and snowboarding is in safe hands. And we can all be excited about the future. World of Free Sports now moves on to Vorarlberg, a neighbouring region in Austria, where winter sports enthusiasts of all codes come together to have fun in the snow and compete against each other. The 2024 Open Faces event at Montafon delivered perfect conditions just in time for the 4-star Freeride World Tour qualifier. So the best young freeriders in the world have gathered. Their mission? To get one of the coveted starting places for the Freeride World Tour. To achieve this goal, they need to get a good result and qualify for the Freeride World Tour Challenger Series. And to do that, they must impress the judges with their very best skiing and snowboarding. The long-awaited snowfall has brought with it some challenges though. On the run out of the planned contest face, the Kleinheimspitz, some glide cracks have opened up. These cracks in the snow are a red flag signalling a high avalanche risk. So the organisers have moved the contest to the Zermattspitz. Winter is back and so is Open Faces at Montafon. There's 1 week left to decide who will advance to the Freeride World Tour Challenger Series, so this stop is a crucial one. And of course, we're going to see a great show. The athletes prepare meticulously for their run with a visual inspection. Then they must tackle the arduous climb to the start, at the peak of the Zermattspitz. It's the penultimate contest of the 4-star Freeride World Tour qualifiers, so this is one of only 2 opportunities left for the 52 participants to secure a place on the Freeride World Tour Challenger Series and ultimately qualify for the Freeride World Tour. The first category to drop into the Zermattspitz are the female snowboarders. And they're the first to enjoy the untouched snow. The riders dropping from the relocated start hut must immediately overcome the first bit of exposure. One after another, they show off some incredible skill, finding new and different lines to excel on. Michaela Holstein from Finland shows some solid turns and claims third place. But it's Lou Ruiz of France who takes the win. A similar line to Holstein and Bakker, but with the risk dialed up.
It was very cool, first time for me in Austria, so I really liked it. The snow here is really, very nice and the mountains are beautiful. The face is really, really nice and a lot of features, good snow, steep, really cool.
The female skiers also took full advantage of the options on the Zermatt-Spitze. They provided some creative runs that didn't shy away from some of the bigger drops on the face. Swiss Jenna Keller took third place in the women's ski. Part of a famous freeride dynasty, Mila Delarue of France convinced the judges with her big mountain style and took second, following in the footsteps of her father Xavier and her uncle Victor. The victory, though, belonged to the Frenchwoman Kelly Burton. She delivered a direct, creative line that didn't shy away from those big drops.
Really happy. I landed everything clean. That was my goal today for me. So yeah, really happy about my run.
The male snowboarders were in fine fettle, delivering creative lines and some big tricks on the Zermatt-Spitze. Florian Handschuh of Austria took third place with some big drops at the heart of his line. Gabin Bouzan of France came in second with a technical and stylish line. But hailing from the United Kingdom, it was James Veitch who sent a creative and high-risk line at the top of the face, which convinced the judges to hand him the victory.
Really great to be here, great snow, really great organisation. They always put on a lot of effort for us in Austria, which is really great. And then yeah, we got lucky with the weather and couldn't have really asked for better. It wasn't the first choice face, but it was still really good fun.
In the final, and once again the biggest category of the day, the male skiers showed their skills on the face of the Zermatt-Spitze. In addition to classic freeriding skill, they displayed no shortage of freestyle, enjoying the features to the fullest. The technical ability, the speed, and the creativity of the lines being chosen by the skiers is nothing short of breathtaking. Third place went to someone we've already seen in this episode of World of Free Sports, the winner of the Freeride Junior World Championships in Kapel, Lucas Bennett from Canada. Leo Drouet of France demonstrated his extraordinary freestyle talent with some huge backflips, which were enough to secure him second place. But it was another Frenchman who would claim the win with a fantastic performance. The joy of skiing conditions like this for Virgile Didier was clear in the way he skied the face.
So yeah, there is a good face today, a bit small, but you have a lot of options in the face. The snow is pretty good, you know, and yeah, it's always a pleasure to come in Austria to do some ski. So I'm pretty happy about this, and yeah, good organization, good staff.
So that's it from this final 4-star Freeride World Tour qualifier of the season. This contest has once again shown the incredible level of talent on the qualifying series. In the upcoming Challenger competitions, the best riders will have their chance to fulfill their dream and secure a spot on the Freeride World Tour. The Kitzsteinhorn near SEE-KAPRUN in Salzburg, Austria, hosts a Freeride World Tour Challenger for the first time. The legendary X-Override freeride competition has been upgraded from a 3-star Freeride World Tour qualifier to a stop of the Challenger Series, where riders will battle it out for qualification to the Freeride World Tour. The day before the competition, the riders check out the contest face, the Lackerschneid. Organiser Chris Giesler is looking forward to the event. Tomorrow, a Freeride World Tour Challenger on the Kitzsteinhorn in the beautiful SEE-KAPRUN region. We're happy to host a Challenger for the first time after many years of qualifiers. It's a great honour for us. We'll give it our best. There's an extremely good field and top conditions, so we're looking forward to the action. Only a handful of riders will advance to the Tour. The overall standings after all 4 Challengers will be decisive for qualification.
So Kitzsteinhorn is the second stop. We have 4 stops and we take the 3 best results out of 4. So consistency is key.
The best way to make it onto the Tour is by finishing on the podium, but to do that, they must find a good line.
I'm here today for the face check, and a good surprise that the venue looked like longer than expected, so it will be interesting, and a lot of work today to find a good line.
I've already picked out a few options. I've not found my complete line yet, but there are a few options, some really cool stuff. I'll have to have a closer look at the face in the evening and look for a good line. To give the riders a better idea of the dimensions of the face and its features, it's customary that a forerunner draws a simple line on the mountain. Judge Flo Gassner carries out this task and is delighted with the powdery snow conditions. The conditions are great. Unfortunately, the clouds opened a little too early today, so the snow is already a little sun-affected down here. But I hope that with a clear night, it will get colder again. If the air is dry, we may have powder snow again tomorrow. The riders' meeting takes place at the Alpenhaus in Kaprun, where the athletes are briefed on the all-important aspects of the contest, especially safety. Then the starting numbers are allocated and the start order is determined. The contest day lives up to expectations. Glorious weather awaits the spectators and athletes from 15 nations.
Dropping in 3, 2, 1, go.
The Snowboard Men are the first to start. They have the pleasure of opening the Lackerschneid face. They definitely take advantage of the fresh conditions. The snowboarders impressed the judges with some beautiful freestyle and some innovative lines. Remy Benamo from Switzerland claims third. Gabin Bouzin from France takes second. Florian Handschuh is the only Austrian in the competition. He lives in Munich but is no stranger to the X-Override. Unfortunately, he has no luck with his line and ends up in 11th place. It's the second time I've taken part in this contest. The first time was 2 years ago when I got second and stood on the podium. Today I tried to ride a similar line again. Unfortunately, it didn't quite work out for me, but I have to say that the standard was incredibly high, and it was great to see how people put the pedal to the metal here. It was Enzo Nilo of France who delivered the best run of the day, with a huge backflip in the upper section, a beautiful drop through the middle, and 2 360s lower down.
I've seen all the snowboarders went before me, and it was so crazy, the level, so I was like, I just need to go for it. And I managed to hit every feature I find on my way and do different tricks, so I'm pretty happy about how my run went.
The next category to start were the snowboard women. They showed some creative lines, some solid drops, and some very smooth powder turns. Naomi Equi of France came in third. Second place went to Michaela Holstein from Finland. Sarah Backer from Tyrol is the only local competitor, and she narrowly missed out on the podium with her run that harnessed some of the steepest terrain on the face. In the end, it was Tiffany Perrotin of France who delivered the winning run. The 2022 Freeride World Tour champion is trying to reclaim her place on the World Tour through the Challenger Series. And she managed to secure first place with a fluid run, from top to bottom.
I'm pretty stoked. I didn't expect the win, so I'm really happy. The face is pretty long, so I like it. I'm trying to keep a really good flow and trying to grab some jump and make it to my feet until the end, so yeah, pretty happy about it.
The female skiers were operating at an incredibly high level. There were some exposed technical lines thrown down, some huge cliffs, and riders making full use of the terrain. Some of the skiers didn't execute all of their tricks. But the local Ulla Gillot secured second place with an incredible run that showed zero hesitation. It went pretty well. I performed my run just as I'd imagined. It's extremely cool to ride at home. There's just something else cool. Lena Kohler of Germany showcased one of the most outstanding lines of the day. She impressed the judges with a flawless run that included 2 huge drops, and with her second victory in the Challenger Series, the Freeride World Tour is getting closer. I really can't believe it. It's kind of crazy to have 2 wins. I'm doing really well. I was extremely nervous at the top and also really excited about the snow conditions, but it was really quite good at the top. At the bottom though, the sun had affected the snow. But it was just so much fun. The jumps were great and the landings were great. It was really awesome. It's just so fun to ride. With so much at stake, the ski men put on an impressive show. The riders took every opportunity that presented itself to throw down backflips and 360s. But due to the sun-affected snow at the bottom of the venue, clean landings became harder and harder to come by. Overall though, the level was stratospheric. The sensational winning run by the German Timo Rollschoven almost had the judges awarding a perfect score. His clean run left nothing to be desired in terms of style and fluidity. He's also now the leading overall ranked skier and has a very solid chance of making it onto the Freeride World Tour. During the run, I realised that the face was longer and more challenging than I'd expected. I got a bit tired and adjusted my run at the end. I decided not to do a 360, but the upper part was really, really cool. And as I said before, you can't complain if you come first. The X-Override on the Kitzsteinhorn proved to be a worthy Freeride World Tour Challenger stop. The athletes were happy and celebrated with the fans. But the series still has 2 competitions to go, with the final happening in Obertauern, Austria, where the coveted tickets for the Freeride World Tour will be awarded. That's it for World of Free Sports. We hope you enjoyed it. Until next time.